Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Manera, and we are live again. Good morning to Chris and to Alice. How's my sound, Chris? Alice is here with us this morning. Good morning to Marianne. Who else is here? I think I saw Pam. Who else? I'm not sure who else is here. So I've got this shared, out to a couple of coloring groups. And today I'm using gel pens. So I thought I posted that I was in gel pens. But I'm not sure if I did. Hey, Bonnie. Who else? Anybody else here? Sound is good. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Chris. Chris, I picture you sitting there with big, gigantic headphones on, right? Don't we picture Chris doing that? Chris is always a sweetheart. Okay, so today we're coloring the page with the feathers. And I thought we could have some fun with this page today because this page in this book is the note page, right? It's the page to, I'm going to put some paper behind here, but it's the page to create, like to take notes throughout the book. So, hey, Sandra. So what I thought we could do today is usually we talk about what the topic is, like grateful or artsy or gratitude or all that other stuff, right? And we talk about it and I read through it and we've got a quote. So what I thought we could do today is that we could create our own page. So we could create color with the feathers here together. I'm going to use gel pens, and then we could create our own, whether it's affirmations or quotes, or we could share our favorite quotes with one another, or share our maybe our favorite sayings, or you know, maybe things that just kind of get us through the day. What do you like to say? I mean, I'm not talking about like I'm not talking about a negative thing. I'm talking about what type of positive things would you do you live by? What are your words of wisdom that you live by? I have to clip this so it doesn't move. Are there any words of wisdom? Or do you just, I don't know, who is texting me? Good God. Oh my goodness, we're just going to ignore that. Every time you start to do something, there's a text, right? All right, so what do you think? I think that would be kind of fun. We'll write them down in the middle of the page, and then we can share this page. I'll share this page, obviously, on the coloring group, and then you could add it to your own book if you want to, but it'll be a nice way for us to say, well, what are some of the things, hey, Bev, what are some of the things that we would like to share with everyone that maybe are our words of wisdom, or kind of like that post that I had made about inner peace. Why can't I remember what that is, inner peace? That quote, the Dalai Lama quote. I can't remember it now to save my life. I cannot remember it. So I've got, is that the same name of gel pens? Yes, that's the name of gel pens that Marianne is talking about. Marianne is saying she's using Tan Mitt gels. You like the idea, Chris? Awesome. You know, somebody said to me the other day, I was talking to them, and they said, I don't know how it came up about this color along that we do on Wednesdays. And yeah, cheer up. Things could be worse. So I cheered up, and sure enough, things Bev is funny. Hey, Paula. Somebody was saying to me, you know, what happens at that type of color, at that color along? And I said, you know, I really kind of think it's a little more than a color along. I mean, I call it a color along because we're coloring, but this is so different. And for any of you that have been loyal followers of my color alongs, I just think that it's just amazing how this particular Wednesday meeting has kind of evolved, wouldn't you say? So let me talk about what we have here. Coloring is therapy. There's a good one. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write them here on this, on the top of this desk. Hold on a second. So we have them all. Hopefully I can keep up with them. Excuse me, Paisley. Gotta say excuse me to the dog. Coloring is therapy. I have a dry erase board on the top of my desk, so I can just write on it and then erase. Coolest thing I ever bought. I bought them at Lowe's. I bought this I think it's 24 by 30 inch dry erase board, and the other side of it has a chalkboard on it. And I bought them at Lowe's for $8. First they were $6, but then they went up to $8 because everything goes up, right? And I think it's kind of fun. So this is Pentel Sparkle Pops, which I thought I would use. And then I also have some jelly rolls. So these are jelly rolls. These are a Sakura product. And these are I have some metallics. I have a few. Let me see if I can put them together. Plus I have a white gel pen. So I'm just going to jump right into these feathers. And then I also have, oh wait a minute. I also have this. I also have some pink blush that I had hidden to use for coloring. This wasn't kind of like an oddball thing. I guess this would make a good background. LA Colors is the name. It's a Dollar Tree product. What's happening with Scarlett and Paisley? Let's see. What's the matter, Scarlett? You know what she's saying to me? Are you ever going to get me that second biscuit, or am I just going to sit here and keep asking you? Color your cares away. Ooh, good one. Be yourself. Color. I got to help Scarlett with something. Your cares away. I hope I can keep up with these quotes. Be yourself. That's a good one, too. I got to get Scarlett and Paisley another biscuit. Come on. Oh, okay. Whew. This too shall pass. That's a great one. I love that one. But what other types of things do you? This too shall pass. I'm writing them on my desk here. Never give up. Oh, never ever give up, right, Sandra? Never give up. I'm going to start coloring. And then I can scroll back through. I'm starting with my friend Orange. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to lie, tiny spaces, right? So these are a little tiny to me. So we'll see what I can do. I have this weird pain in my left eye that has been bugging me. I think it's like an allergy thing. Too many crazy things lately, right? You know? Too many crazy things in life. I'm going to go back through with all of this. And I'm just going to keep coloring using this orange as I go through the page. I think that's the easiest thing. Hey, Beth Turner, how are you on the West Coast? Thank you so much for joining me at the early hour. I appreciate it. So excited about coloring camp. Was it Pam that just said that? I got my coloring camp book. You know, someone said to me, one of the people that is giving away a book is Deborah Muller, who is a coloring book artist. And we were chatting this morning, and talking about how to explain to people what coloring camp is. And I guess people just didn't know. So I hope that I posted something on my, on the Just Color Coloring group and on my Facebook page that I hope will give a better explanation as to what camp really is and how you get involved in camp. But I'm excited about it. What are we choosing? Choose. Sandra said choose. Okay. So I'm excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope I can keep up. I'm worried about that. I'm worried about being able to keep up. I got to make sure that I can, that I get up early enough so I can, you know, be prepared. The past few days, I feel like I've been sleeping really late, so I decided to set a different alarm, or set an alarm to get myself to wake up. And it's not really doing much good, actually. All I'm doing is hitting it or saying, okay, and then going back to sleep. So, yes, Pam, send me a message, and I'll get you the link to the group. That's the easiest way to do it. You know, I wasn't doing that at first, but you know, I was saying, you got to email me. You can message me. It's fine. I always check Messenger. Choose joy and happiness. Perfect. You're excited too, Chris? Choose joy happiness. Choose joy and happiness. Perfect. You know, I actually have a sister named Joy. I don't think anybody really knows that. So that's a word that means more to me than just joy. You know, just the meaning of joy. I hate when they get clogged. Do you hate when they get clogged? You know what I was thinking of doing for coloring camp, actually? Why does this happen with the clogging? It drives me nuts. Good morning, Mamie. You know what I'm thinking of doing? Let me know what you think about this, because I'm not sure if I should post it in the group yet or not, or wait until like a spontaneous thing. But I was thinking of taking one night out of coloring during the coloring camp week, and at night, I'm not sure what time. This is why I'm asking for your feedback about it, and doing like a fireside chat type thing on Zoom. It would be like we all gathered around the fire with our popcorn or whatever the heck else you bring to the fire. I don't know what you're gonna bring, cookies, snacks, whatever. And we all kind of gathered around in a Zoom room as a Zoom meeting and just kind of chatted. What do you think? Does anybody think we should do that? Somebody asked me if, I guess they wanted the whole thing to be on Zoom, but I don't want to do that because that is too confusing. So I thought about this. And I'm not going to lie. Sometimes nights... Do you think we should do it, Pam? What do you think, Chris? How about you, Beth? I'm not happy with my gel pens today, by the way. Should I go with green? Oh, I may be throwing these in the back of the box. Isn't that awful? Why do they do that? Don't mention popcorn. Chris will be on her way to pop it. Is your glass... Why do you love popcorn? Why do you love popcorn, Chris? Glass. I have to, like, shorten. Half empty, half full. What do you think, Alice? You think it would be fun? We should do it then. I'm not sure about the time. I mean, maybe like 8 o'clock Eastern time. There's a bug crawling on my book. A spider. God. Whew. Oh my God. Oh, give me a heart attack. All right, let's do it. We're gonna do it then. We'll have to pick a night to do it, and we'll have some fun. Nights are tough for me sometimes, so it should be interesting. I don't know how tired I'll be at that point. Popcorn is my weakness. Really? Color heals. Oh, that's a good one. You know, I love popcorn too, but what kind of popcorn do you make? Do you make microwave popcorn, or are you I'm going to make popcorn in a popcorn maker with kernels? Popcorn is something that I always regret eating. I always regret eating popcorn because it always gets either stuck in my teeth or stuck in my throat, and I end up choking. And one time, I had made popcorn in the microwave, just microwave popcorn, and the bag actually caught on fire, and there was flames. And ever since then, I feel like every time I make popcorn, there is some sort of flame involved, or burning, or something. It just does not go right. I don't know what the problem is, but apparently I cannot make something simple like popcorn. So, the last couple of times I did make popcorn, I resorted to just like a pot on the stove. And I ruined the pot, actually. So, and then I actually put grated cheese on it. So microwave popcorn is Chris's popcorn of choice. Maybe I should have had a thing where you get, when you bought a coloring camp book, you got popcorn. I love popcorn, but can't eat it anymore. Me too, right? I can't. I don't know what it is. It gets stuck in my teeth. I mean, how about that other stuff? I don't know what's happening with Scarlett. My dog's just started taking a new vitamin, and I don't know if it's making them hungry or what it's doing. What's the matter, Scarlett? You want me to give you something else? I have to go help her for a minute if you just excuse me. Beth, wait a minute. Beth says, I have a popcorn popping machine. It would make everyone, enough for everyone. It's hard just to make a little, so I don't use it often because I am the only one that eats it here, and there are only 2 of us. Well, should we meet at Beth's house? On the stove, right? Remember Jiffy Pop? Popcorn is great for a diet. 2 cups allowed. Don't like the hard part. Tough on my teeth. Yeah, you could easily break a tooth. Easily, right? Hang on 1 second. What's wrong, Sal? What are we looking for? I'm not sure what else you're looking for. I don't know. How about if we just have this? Here. Okay? And let's go lay down. We'll make this the last one. Oh, I don't know. She wants another biscuit, Pam. Here. These are going to be the last pile we have. The last pile. We're on the last pile. Here you go. I don't know what happened. Oh, I'm a sucker for a pup. You know? How about you? Anybody else have that weakness? Sucker for a puppy. That one is not working properly either. This is going to be why I hate gel pens type color along. Honestly. Wouldn't that be funny if we all showed up at Beth's? I don't know though. Should we take a caravan to your house? I'm gonna get markers because these things are bugging me. Imagine if everyone showed up at Beth's house. That would be a riot. All right, listen, girls. This is the last biscuit. That's it. I wonder do they still sell Jiffy Pop? Yeah, Alice is saying it's not easy to digest. I agree. I agree with your doctor. That's my diagnosis too, Alice. Not easy to digest. Look, I switched to these midliners because it was just too frustrating. Me and gel pens, I don't know what happens to us. I just don't get along, apparently. But, sorry about that. And this is yellow, I think, but it looks kind of like lime green, doesn't it? I don't know. So, what else can we chat about? So, what else? What do you think? I mean, when I'm having kind of a bad day, well, other than prayer, other than saying a prayer, I like to just kind of focus on the positive affirmation. And, you know, what was it the other day that I said just out of the blue? What was I doing? Oh, I was trying to take the cap off. Never underestimate yourself. I like that one. I was trying to take the cap off like a squeeze tube of lotion, and it was a pain in the neck, and I did it, and I couldn't believe it. And when I was done with it, I don't remember who I was with when this happened, and they said, wow. And I said, I know, I have the power today. And I thought to myself throughout the entire day, you know, if I just walked around all day and just kept reminding myself that I have the power, maybe I really will have the power to overcome maybe something that's bothering me, or maybe just kind of help deal with life in a better way. What do you think? Think that's a good one? I have the power. Is it 75 degrees there? In 75 degrees Fahrenheit, right, Bev? If it was 75 degrees Celsius, then Bev would be popping her popcorn. Let me tell you. You guys have had it pretty hot there, haven't you? Yeah, I can't stand when that happens to me, Bev. Sometimes I get I just cannot You have the same problem with these with gel pens too, Alice? Well, good. I don't feel like such a fool. Take action. There's a good one. I have the power. I keep thinking that. I have the power. Scarlett's probably saying, please give me a stupid biscuit. Yeah, you'd be passed out. You guys have been having a heat wave though, right? We've been having a heat wave too, but now today it's kind of mild. But some days I just get like, I don't know. It's just too hot. I had the air conditioner on last night when I was sleeping. Sometimes I don't know if it's just the noise or what it is, but Paisley and Scarlett love it when the air conditioner is on at night. So, you know, you got to keep it comfortable for the dogs, right? We're waiting for rain too. I actually saw that forecast headed up to you, and we're supposed to get rain too. You know, they're calling it a nor'easter. Did you see that, Bev? That's supposed to be hitting the whole East Coast up into Canada. It's supposed to be like heavy wind today. I mean, that is crazy. I don't know where my cap went, you guys. Oh, here it is. All right, let's see what else we're going to put on here. I guess I'm going to go with some pink. Put old gel pens in the sun, Marianne is saying, and they will work again. Really? Yeah, I don't think I have one set of gel pens that is still, you know, juicy. I don't know what the temp. Oh, I do know what the temperature is here because it's on my computer right now. It is 69 degrees here and it is cloudy. But I don't know. It feels very humid and muggy. I hate muggy. I'm not going to lie. I don't like it. I never did. It just makes me feel awful. You know? I don't know what it is. Does anybody like it? I know a couple of people that actually do. I think they're crazy. Let's face it. Facebook has a ton of positive affirmation pages that you can like, and they pop posts onto your news feed, and you can share them with your friends. Get out of town. I did not know this. Bev says, you know, we have been forecasting rain for a month or more, and it passes or gives 5 minutes less. Downpour doesn't even water stuff too fast. Same thing's been happening here, too. It's been a little crazy with the rain. I think that we did have a downpour the other day, but it did rain here last night for a little bit. But yeah, what a drought. Isn't it crazy? But then the other day, I was watching, well, not that I was watching, but I saw one of my gel pens does not have the lid on it. Thank you, Beth. It doesn't work. I'm gonna go run these over with my car. But I appreciate you telling me that. Like this one. Doesn't work. Bugs me. I saw my neighbor watering his grass. And watering, like, a tree. Now, I'm glad, but we haven't had rain, so you shouldn't really be doing that. Right? I didn't say anything. I wasn't going to be like the, you know, the rain police or anything. Okay, so there's that one right there. Now, let's move on to this set. Of course, we have some periwinkle. 70 degrees in Alice's neck of the woods with 70% humidity. Oh, that's too warm for me. I'm going to have to come over on another day, Alice. Bev says, all the flooding in places and others dry and parched. What is going on? I know, global warming, right? Climate change is what it is. It is crazy what's happening, Bev. I agree with you. This is like a periwinkle color, but isn't it strange how it's really looking like, I don't know, like a bluish color? Pam says, I had a birthday last week. Well, happy birthday. Quiet time in the air conditioning and ordered dinner delivery. What did you order? I have to do a grocery order today, curbside pickup. I don't know if I'm going to do it today or tomorrow. I don't know. I hate wasting my time trucking around the grocery store. You know, seems like a waste of time to me. Anybody else feel like that? It's like, why am I wasting my time doing that? I could be painting, or I could be coloring, or I could be drawing, or I could be just like, you know, sitting. Chris says you can actually put positive sayings pages in the search bar, and a bunch will pop up for you. Well, letting Sandra know that. Wow, that is very cool. Coloring camp book and supplies were her birthday present. Oh, how exciting. That's very flattering. Thank you. All right, let's put this back over here. And now let's move on to, I really like this dark yellow color. It's kind of calling my name a little bit. It's kind of a gold, but it's pretty. I feel like my lighting is terrible under this desk. Scallops and crab meat pasta with blush sauce. Oh my goodness, that sounds delicious. Beth's saying, I didn't look at our humidity. Some days it isn't bad. Some days I don't want to see it. Oh, I agree with you. I think yours is still worse than mine. Ours can be so dry sometimes that it's hard to breathe. Oh, sometimes it's the humidity here is so bad that it's hard to breathe. And I had gone into some building. I don't know if it was Dollar General, the Dollar General or somewhere. And I just felt like the humidity just like hit me in the face. And I just felt like I couldn't breathe. Nothing worse than having a hard time breathing from weather. Don't you agree? Oh, now the sun's coming out in my neck of the woods here. I can see it beaming out there. Doesn't it sound delicious? Not something I would probably ever cook. Would you ever cook that, Pam? I cooked a whole bunch of stuff yesterday. What did I cook yesterday? Oh, I made meatloaf. And I made chicken cutlets. I like to cook a lot of stuff ahead of time so I have it. And then I was going to make some sort of peppers, but I fizzled. I fizzled out. So I can't cook anything else. Yes, it is the humidity. Right, Alice? It's the humidity. That's what gets you. It's not the temperature. Because it could be 50. And then the humidity could really get you. Doesn't make a difference. How about when the air is dry in the winter? That's even worse. That's even crazier. You got 4 meals out of it? That's incredible. Oh, I love chicken parmesan. I should have made chicken parmesan, actually. I tend to go for Alfredo, even with chicken. Don't really care for tomato sauce. Yeah, I'm hungry now too, Alice. I'm starving right now. But today is tuna melt day, so I have a tuna melt every day for lunch. What does everybody else have for lunch? Do you have the same thing for lunch every day? I did make pizza the other night, Alice, with naan bread. And that was delicious. But the tomato sauce that I used on it had cilantro in it. Cilantro and garlic. And I guess it was okay. It just had a different flavor. See, Chris is hungry too. I've cooked before, but it is easier and tastes better from the authentic Italian restaurant we go to. There you go, Pam. I make chicken parmesan a lot. I think I just cook way too much food. Or cook too often. I don't know. I think I need like a vacation from cooking or something. All right, what other color should I add in here? I'm going to go with this mint green color, I think. I love a restaurant that when you do takeout, they give big portions. Because then it is something that you can just, like leftovers. Why not, right? Oh, I forgot this little feather back here. So there's 2 pages in this coloring book that are like this for notes. No, actually, no, there's not 2 pages. There's a few as they go throughout the book, right? Yeah, see, there's more with some flowers. I meant the ones like feathers. Pam says, I like tuna salad for lunch or leftovers from dinner before. Ooh, wait, I gotta look at this. Something that Bev is writing about food. A salad or cucumbers and green peppers dipped in hummus. Is that lunch, Chris? I usually eat 2 hard-boiled eggs for lunch. Oh, what a good idea. Marianne, that's what Alice is saying. Marianne is saying, I like making chicken or tuna salads for lunch. I eat a tuna melt every day for lunch. I just had a rainbow bagel sliced in 3 with cream cheese on one, peanut butter on one, and Havarti and Calabrese on the other, Bev is telling us, and it was toasted. That sounds absolutely delicious. I usually eat a tuna melt with Swiss for lunch, and I make it ahead of time. It's already made and waiting. You know what I do? This is what I do. I wanted to lose weight, so I decided one of the things I was going to do was to pack my lunch ahead of time, as if I was going somewhere. I know, crazy person behavior, but hey, it works for me. So every morning while I'm, feeding the dogs, finishing up a cup of coffee, I have this little cooler on my kitchen table, and I pack it up with everything that I'm going to eat until supper time. So I pack it, this is like TMI, right? Too much information here. But I pack it up with everything I'm going to eat, whether it's a snack in the morning or a snack in the afternoon. And then it's just all like small meals throughout the day. And then I make a tuna melt. I put it in a container. I put it inside my cooler. So when I finally do eat my tuna melt, it's not really hot because it's been sitting in my cooler. Really, Chris? Chris says, I'm on a diet that's similar to the keto diet, and I have done really well with it. Well, I did this diet. I've been doing this whole plan since I don't know how long I've been doing the packing of the lunch. Maybe a couple of years now. But I wasn't really, moving around enough, and I was feeling like I needed to lose more weight. So last September, I started moving around more. And I would, at night time, I would, around 6 or 7 o'clock, when I'm hanging with the dogs, I would dance. So that has been my weight loss trick or plan. And since last September, I've lost 20 pounds. So I am hoping that I'm going to lose another 20. I hope. I don't know. I think it's the moving around that has done it. And so I've just been dancing. And one of the reasons that I've been able to keep up this, and only for 15 minutes, I just, play some music with Alexa and different songs. But Paisley is my inspiration because Paisley loves to watch. She loves to watch me dance and make a fool out of myself. So I just dance. Thanks, Beth. I never expected that it would work, to be honest with you. I was just kind of trying to keep my dogs entertained through the winter time, Beth. I wasn't really doing it for any other reason except that it was freezing outside. It was fall, obviously, but then we moved into the winter, and it just progressed into, hey, it's really cold outside. These dogs can't go outside in the middle of the winter. It's too cold at night, and let me entertain my dogs. So I just started entertaining them. So at night we dance, and Paisley is my best audience. Sometimes we sing. Well, I sing, and she wags her tail, and it entertains them. So anything to keep the dogs quiet and entertained. What type of foods are you eating on this keto diet or similar to keto diet, Chris? I tend to just eat the same food all the time too, so that's the other part that helps. But I truly believe the moving around is what did it. And I have never been really a fan of doing that. So I'm not let's go do Zumba type thing. Let's go work out and get my heart rate up. I can get my heart rate up just by sitting here talking to you. Dancing with the Dogs, that should be a new TV show. It's funny, actually. It's funny to watch her face. It's only a few songs, maybe 15 minutes. We listen to things like Bruno Mars, fast music, Cher sometimes. That type of thing. Very low carbs and high protein. That's the trick, isn't it, Chris? Those carbs can really get you. I was watching this YouTube guy the other night, and he was talking about freezing your bread will reduce the number of carbs in the bread. And he was saying that one guy said it was true. He was saying that it's a myth. Have you ever heard of this? I freeze my bread all the time. I don't think it makes a difference. I freeze it just out of convenience. I'm not freezing it because I'm trying to do anything to it. I let myself have low-carb tortilla wraps with deli meat and cheese. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah. Those low-carb tortillas, you can't resist. Sometimes I can't resist a good tortilla or a good nacho chip. It's my, you know, it's my weakness. Oh, low-fat cottage cheese. I do love cottage cheese, but I feel like there's just too much salt in it. That's the other thing, too, is that sometimes it's hard to find things that don't have a ton of sodium in them. Don't you think? I always see pictures of Mary Ann's lunch or breakfast, and it always makes me drool. It always looks so delicious. Maybe we should have just listed food on here. Diet Jell-O. I don't like Jell-O. Do you eat Diet Jell-O? Or regular or Jell-O? Jell-O is like eating nothing, right? Oh, you know what I do eat a lot of, actually? Whipped cream. Whipped cream is very low carb, very low sugar. Do you eat that, Chris? I eat whipped cream and an ice cream cone. You know, the ice cream cones that are the little ones, like the cup cones, the cake cones? I buy those all the time and eat whipped cream inside those. I do eat ice cream, though, sometimes, because this ice cream that I do buy one ice cream, one brand that only has like 12 grams of sugar. So, and I only give myself like a couple of little scoops. Yeah, I would be leery about the artificial sweetener, too. I don't really like the aspartame. I actually like it a lot, but I make it from packages. Every time I make Jell-O from packages, I feel like the powder, like I'm breathing it in type thing. We always go to food. It's all Alice's fault. Right, Alice? Alice always says that we always go to food. Always, right, Alice? It always leads to food. Well, we certainly are not a group of people who don't eat, right? How about those people that just don't eat lunch or don't eat all day long? Is there anybody like that here? I can't relate to those people. You are not my people. I have to have food. I don't know. I mean, I wish I could. It certainly would save time, money, everything, right? Yeah, right, Alice? Always goes to food. We are hungry. Oh, that's a good way of thinking it too, Chris. It is a good sweet tooth satisfier. Okay, I'm moving on with this green. And then we're going to move on to the middle, my favorite part here. Plus, I want to add a little bit of blue to this part right here. So do you think maybe it's where I squirt whipped cream out of the can into my mouth, 2 squirts, and 2 maraschino cherries as a dessert? That's awesome. That's a great idea, Pam. I just put it in a cone. Whipped cream is delicious, isn't it? Of course, my dogs love whipped cream. I mean, a lot of people say it's really expensive, but unless you have like a whole, I mean, I can see how that could be. If you had a whole bunch of kids sitting around your table, I mean, kids can go to town with it, right? They can certainly eat a lot of whipped cream, have fun with it, play with it. I mean, whatever else you want to do with it. We don't really want to know what else is happening with your whipped cream. Pam, can you actually stop at 2? There's my question too, Bev. That's a good question. Can you actually stop at 2 squirts? However, here's the other question. How many, I was going to say, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the lollipop? Remember that? How big is the squirt? Right? You know who else loves doing that? My dogs. If you squirt it into the dog's mouth. All right. I am ready to start writing on this page. So the first one I'm going to say is coloring is therapy. And then I'm just going to kind of put a little dash and continue on. Be yourself, because I want to be able to fit as much as possible in here. You have willpower, Pam. Color your cares away. What else can we put on here? Never give up. I'm going to put an exclamation point there, Sandra. All right, let me just kind of like check these off here. We've got coloring is therapy, be yourself, color your cares away, never give up. Color heals. Isn't there a coloring group that's called that? Color heals. Never underestimate yourself. Oh, there's a good one. Who said that one? I'm going to add mine that I was talking about that says, I have the power today. Never underestimate yourself. Choose joy and happiness. This too shall pass. Choose joy and happiness. How about love yourself? Pam says, if I have an ice cream sundae, I have half a cup of vanilla ice cream and 5 cherries. Hey, why not? What was I saying? Oh, love yourself. Love yourself. This was Alice, right? Glass half empty or half full. I'm more of a glass half full person. How about you? I'm more of a, I want to see the positive in it. So we've got all of these. What else? What other types of things do we want to talk about? Could we add to this page? I've got to get these pens out of here because they're driving me nuts. What else can we add? Pam is saying, I am a type 2 diabetic, so I have to monitor carbs closely. I am too. So, yes, I totally get it. Do you take medication for it, though, too? And I also have to have a low-salt diet. My goodness, Pam, maybe we should chat. We could compare notes. Do you take medication for it, though? Or is it just diet? Is it just controlled by diet? It's okay. That's a hard thing to deal with, don't you think? I think that when I was diagnosed with diabetes, it was last September, which was one of the reasons why I wanted to lose weight, and I wanted to just kind of, you know, well, not really change how I was eating, but obviously change how I was eating, because who wants to take a ton of medication? And I gotta tell you, I definitely feel different than I used to feel. So, I mean, we know, I lost one of my pens here, by the way. We know it's not about getting old, right? Alice is saying, my doctor gets me upset. I can't eat a lot of food and I struggle to find stuff I can eat. Then the doctor says, stay away from caffeine, tomato-based stuff, and you need to lose weight. When you have gastroparesis, I hope I'm saying that right, your stomach is not working right and you bloat. I could eat 1 small meal a day and lose weight, but will also be hungry. Yeah, that's hard, right? That's really, really hard. What is Lantus, Pam? See what else someone said here. What else should we put? Be your authentic self. Perfect. Be your authentic self. Glass half full. Perfect. Right, Pam? How about just relax? How about that one? Just relax. I get that. That's what you... Yeah, I'm fine. Why? Do you hear Paisley? Do you hear that breathing? That's Paisley, by the way. Do you hear that breathing? Vitamin D gummies and sunshine, best medicine. Yeah, sunshine, true. You take insulin. Oh, it's insulin for type 2? Really? I didn't think that type 2 diabetics did insulin. I thought it was only type 1. Can you hear her breathing? That's Paisley. Be grateful for the small things. Thank you, Chris. Right? I got quiet and you heard that's Paisley breathing. Be grateful for I was looking at something. Small things. I guess I wasn't talking. Alice was wondering what's happening to me. Here I am on the floor. Thank you, Alice. I appreciate it. Watching out for me. All right, I'm going to use this LA Colors pink blush, and I'm going to use it with my fingers, actually, for my background as I'm working on my letters. I did give that a little bit time to dry up there, and I'm just going to kind of like, you know, tuck it in to where underneath the feathers, just kind of a pink background. What else should we add to this? Should we add anything else to this? Heavy breathing. Thought it was kind of a different kind of live video. That's Paisley breathing. She's sleeping next to me. She's sleeping on the floor. She is snoozing. That little peanut. Little peanut. She's not really a little peanut. She's very large. Paisley hasn't really been feeling very good lately, so she's been sleeping a lot. All right, so now I've got this kind of blush here. You heard yourself breathing, Bev? Well, that's scary, right? Yeah, it's usually not very quiet in my house. Plus, I always have like something happening outside. And today, I think they're working on, well, they're supposed to anyway, this main street that's like in my neighborhood. They're supposed to be paving it, ripping up the pavement and paving it. And I think that my street is going to be like the detour street. So I'm not really sure what's happening. But all I know is that I'm expecting quiet from everybody in my neighborhood. How about that? All right, so what else should we put? Be grateful for the small things. Live in the moment. How about that? Live in the moment. Almost forgot how to spell moment. Live in the moment. How about laugh daily? I'm wondering how this is going to be on top of this blush. You know. What else? Help me out here. We've got to fill up this page with stuff. Shake it off. How about shake it off? Shake it off. Be supportive. How about that one? You know, I have a coloring page that I did, like base, like kind of like, you know, the blush. Yeah, it was from Dollar Tree, Pam. This is LA Colors. It's brand new, pink blush. Stocked up on it. I was going through my little file cabinet and my drawer of coloring supplies. Shake it off. Be supportive. Color outside the lines. How about that? Color outside the lines. Oh, should we say pull up your big girl pants? Maybe I will. That's a funny one. pull up your big girl pants. I mean, we could say other things too, like don't get your knickers in a knot, you know, like that. Or how about, Chris, when you posted that thing about like different sayings, I say those things, heavens to Betsy, and I say, what other one was it? Holy mackerel I was going to put. Pull up your big girl pants. Be fun. What else? Be crazy. What else should we put here? Did I miss any other comments in here? We don't want to have be your authentic self. I did that one. Now I'm picturing the police officer doing car karaoke, the Taylor Swift song. Because pull up your big girl pants? Or heavens to Betsy, holy mackerel, good grief. You say a lot of those things, and you know what the craziest part is? I'm saying them to myself or to the dogs. That's the craziest part. Isn't that crazy? So I bet you're saying them to Miley, Chris, right? I don't know. I think maybe I need to get some people around me so I can say it too. Or we can say things like live life out loud. There's one, right? Live life out loud. Now I have Jennifer Lopez. Turn negatives into positives. Thank you, Mimi. That's a good one. I like that one. Turn negatives into positives. Like, and that's hard to do sometimes, right? Don't you think that's hard to do? Don't worry, be happy is what Pam is saying. Ooh, don't worry. It's hard to write on top of the blush. Be happy. You know, the other part is that turn a negative into a positive, right? Stupid little thing. Oh, holy moly. I like that one. Holy moly. Holy moly, roly-poly, right? Or turn negative into positives. Dance in the rain. Wow, I haven't danced in the rain in a long time. Because it's something that I've always done. No, I don't know. Dance in the rain. Now I have singing in the rain in my head. My goodness. Oh, the best is yet to be. Isn't that a song too? Isn't that a Gladys Knight song? The best is yet to be. Be kind. It's contagious. That's a good one, Chris. Thank you. It's also free. It's simple. It helps both other people, right? Help someone else or help another. Help another. There's a good one, right? The best way to feel better. Laughter is the best medicine. Oh, you said it, Alice. Sometimes I find myself laughing at things like completely all by myself. I mean, really completely all by myself. Here's one that really kind of cracked me up. The other day, I was driving home. My mom was with me. We were driving. I don't know where we had gone. And we were driving home. And we're driving through this street that they're about to repave. And she said to me, when do you think they're going to do this? I said, I have no idea. I'm going to ask this construction guy. So I pull up next to this construction guy. Because this is like the main road to get to my house. Like, not that I'm on an island, but it will definitely impact going somewhere if this road is under construction. So I decide that I'm going to pull over. I'm going to ask this guy. I said, okay, here we go. Ask this guy. So I rolled down my window and I asked him. I don't really think he spoke English, kind of broken English. And he told me that they're going to start doing it today. And I said, oh, good. He said, and then the next day they're going to do the rest of the street. I said, okay, perfect. So we're driving along and my mom said to me, what do you think they do? And I said, well, I think they probably have this like big giant truck that kind of like chews up the asphalt, recycles it, and then puts new asphalt down. That's my theory in my head. Okay, fine. So she said, I don't think I've ever seen it before. I said, well, we should go look at it and we can go watch what's happening. We can see it. And all I could picture is the two of us leaving the house, dressed in one of those like, you know, those big white suits, which I don't have one, but I wish I did. One of those big white suits that you just like jumpsuit type thing. Like, you know, when they're going into a toxic situation and the person has got like this thing all covering their clothes. Hard hat, like a doozer, goggles, a mask, maybe earphones just in case things get a little bit too loud, covering over our shoes. And all I could think of was, here's the two of us stepping out to go see the construction with these clothes on. And I was laughing so hard that I could not even describe what I was picturing in my head. Anyway, I really don't want to laugh so hard right now because I think I might pee my pants. And so we don't want to do that right now. But yeah, it was funny. I was cracking myself up. Yeah, hazmat suit. One of those white things. Wish I had one of those, actually. They just made of paper. I think they just made of paper. Imagine you just like suited up in the hazmat suit. You've got your little hard hat on. You're headed out. And here we come, walking down the street, checking out what's going on. I thought it was hysterical. Anyway, I was laughing inside my head. All of a sudden, just walking along. You think I could do stand-up comedy, Sandra? You know, I will tell you a little secret here to, like, I don't know, all the people that are watching or could see this. I've actually always felt like I probably could. I think it would be funny. But you know what the worst part is? That I don't usually... Oh, take a leap of faith. Good one. I don't usually think of it. I can only do it, like, on the, like, spur of the moment. I think I would like to do, like, one of those improv type things. COVID-19 hazmat gear. Right, exactly. Wouldn't that be funny? Maybe I should do like a Facebook Live stand-up comedy type thing. What was this one right here that I'm writing down that Mamie just told me? Take a leap of faith. Whew. Take a leap of faith. Anyway, those are the types of things that crack me up all by myself. I was just dying laughing all alone inside my own head. And then I realized to myself, do I really need to maybe take a good look at myself and say, have I lost it? Because the thought of just walking into this. Imagine if you just like walk down the street like that. Like, here we go. Mostly it was about stepping outside the front door more than it was walking down the construction. It was just about like suiting up. Anyway, okay. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening to me through all that. Stand up on the fly. Right? I don't know. It's just like my everyday like life, like throughout the day. Like things I'm just thinking about. Maybe I should start writing them down, but then it's too much. But things that happen to fly through my head. I don't know what it was. Remember that woman? Did you ever see that woman that she did videos at the beginning of the pandemic. She filmed herself in her closet, and she was talking about how she just didn't know how she was going to stay quarantined with her husband. She was very dry humor. It was hysterical. Anyway, we need one more. You do that too? See? Oh, I don't know. See, it's just funny. You just kind of crack up laughing. You know, when I'm doing my painting class that I have on a Monday, every Monday, we laugh like this so hard throughout the whole class because we're just cracking up over the stupidest little things. But that's what life's all about. Laugh at stupidity. Laugh at life. There's a good one. Laugh at life. There is always something to laugh about. Always. Or you need one more. Who is going to give me one more? And then we're going to call it quits for today because my tuna melt is waiting for me. And my hazmat suit. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know, Sandra. I feel like Miss Maisel. Did you ever see that show, Miss Maisel? Didn't she do stand-up comedy, Miss Maisel? But her husband really did it. I think if you the hazmat suit thing now, people would go into a panic. Very true. I know, understand that. Actually, what I was really kind of seeing in my head too was like the doozers from the Muppets. You're a doozer and you have the hard hat on, the hard hat on your head. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Laugh at life. What else? We need one more. I mean, I don't want to say take a chill pill, but I was told to take a chill pill the other night by someone, by my neighbor who was having a concert in his backyard. When I said the music was too loud, he said, take a chill pill, man. And that's what this guy told me. Dance like there is no tomorrow. Thank you, Beth. Beth is saying there are some days you feel like doing that with COVID, monkeypox, polio again. I had a dream about monkeypox, by the way. Polio again, I know. And people's dirty habits like not washing their hands after going potty. Do you think they call it going potty? Dance like there's no tomorrow. Dance like there's no tomorrow. And what was the other one? Someone said something. Lift yourself up. I'll put it here. Lift yourself up. Well, this was fun, right? It's always fun. I had a dream about that whole monkeypox thing. I think it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy what is happening to this world. But anyway, at least we have our hour on a Wednesday to forget about the craziness in the world. And we can just do our own thing. So that's today's column along. The feathers, we've got this. I'll take a picture of it. I'll post it in the group. We meet again next week for Be Feisty. This is going to be an interesting one. That's on the 24th. The 31st is our first day of coloring camp. So if you're a coloring camper, I'll see you at coloring camp. But if not, I'll have to miss you on that day because we're not having a color along on that day. And that'll bring us till the end of the month. And we're continuing with these color alongs throughout until we're done with this book. So, I mean, what's going to happen to us when we get to, like, the end? I don't know. We'll all be a little loopy, right? But we'll definitely be able to look back and to say, wow, this was really a fun book to color. I'm having a great time coloring this book with all of you. So I think it's a lot of fun. So we're going to be talking about being feisty next week. And who knows, maybe I'll suit up in my hazmat suit or suit up as a doozer and go check out the construction. I don't know. Maybe I should do like live on the scene of the construction and we'll see what happens. All right. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go eat my tuna melt. Hope you have a great day today. Hope you enjoy a good meal today. And I will see everyone next week. Thanks so much for joining me, everyone. Have a great day. Yes, next Wednesday is the 24th. But the Thursday... Oh, next Wednesday is the 24th. Why did I say that? Wait a minute. Look, the 24th is the Be Feisty Girl. But then the 31st is the following week, and that's the day we're not going to be here. That's the day we're all taking the day off. So we all have the day off to go to camp on that day. See everyone soon. Thanks so much for joining me.